Hello, my beautiful Pisces. Welcome to my channel, EleMental Lyfe Guided Messages, and also welcome back to my current and new subscribers. And I would like to give a special thanks to all of my channel members. Today, I will be doing your July career reading. This will be for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or wherever you may have major placements in your chart. Please keep in mind that this is not a personal one-to-one reading, so please take what resonates and leave behind what does not. And if you would like a personal reading, you can do so by going to my website, ElementalLyfe.com. And if you're interested in subscribing to my other channels, the information is in the description box below. And also, if you're interested in becoming a channel member, the join button should be right below the video. And the link is also in the description box below as well. And also, if you enjoyed this reading and you feel as though this reading resonates with you, please like, subscribe, press the little bell for future notifications on future readings, hype up this video, and also comment down below. I have already cleared the energies and meditated over the cards. Now let's begin your reading. Okay, what messages do we have for my beautiful Pisces when it comes to their career for the month of July? Please show me the cards we need to see what's happening with their career. Okay, you have haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. Which opportunities lie ahead when it comes to their career? Okay, you have gavel, involvement with the law. And what is the overall outcome when it comes to their career for, wow, flip right over, you have wealth. Okay, so my beautiful Pisces, when it comes to your career for the month of July, what you should be expecting, the haystack card came out and it states karma, you will reap what you have sown. So for a lot of you, you're going to be benefiting from whatever you may have put into your career, your job, your field, your business, the opportunities that you sought out. What you put into it is what you're going to be receiving. So if you have put in the work, if you have put in the time, if you have put in the focus, if you stayed locked in, if you went after your goals and the right opportunities, you're going to find that you're going to be reaping your harvest. You're going to be reaping the benefits. You're going to see the fruit of your labor. So if you have put in the work in the month of July, you're going to see the outcome. You're going to see the positive outcome from your hard work, your wise investments, you planning ahead, you really channeling your energy into making things happen. For those of you that have not put in the work, you're going to get out of it what you put into it. So I feel as though karma is going to be playing a big role in regards to your career advancement opportunities, and whatever financial increase or opportunities that you're going to be receiving based off of your actions. The good deeds that you have done for others, there's going to be some sort of reciprocity where people that you have helped out, you're going to find that they're going to be returning the favor. Whoever you may have assisted, whatever things you may have done energetically, even as simple as giving a homeless guy on the street money. I feel as though the universe recognized your good deeds, and you're going to find that it's going to be returned to you in one way or the other in a positive way. And for some of you, I feel as though you're putting together something, you're weaving something together, sewing something. For some of you, you could be creating your own clothing line, or you could be physically using your creativity to create something, to build a business. But I feel as though it's going to grow, and the work that you put into it is what you're going to be receiving out of it. And when it comes to the opportunities that lie ahead, you have the gavel card and it states involvement with the law. So for some of you, you're going to find that you may have to serve on a jury. So you may have jury duty. This may take away time from work because you may need to serve on a jury. For some of you, you may need to appear for a court appearance. This could be due to a traffic ticket. This could be due to a citation. This could be due to something legally that you may have been dealing with. But I feel as though court may be taking your attention off of work because you may need to take time off in order to settle something or deal with something. For some of you, you could be receiving a settlement, a payout, a judgment in your favor based off of something connected to your work, a workplace issue, something legally binding. This could be also connected to a contract. You finalizing something, you finalizing something or getting out of a contract, a business deal, a bad investment. But court, contracts, settlement, I feel as though this may be affecting your work. For instance, if you're owed unemployment compensation, I feel as though you're going to be receiving your payout or your settlement. And for some of you, you could be suing an employer due to harassment, workplace harassment, or something illegal that they may have done. This could even be connected to you losing an opportunity due to an employer but I feel as though it's going to be exposed and you're going to be coming out on top where something's going to work in your favor moving forward. And with the wealth card as the overall outcome for some of you, I feel as though you're coming into a lot of wealth. This could be connected to this gavel card where you're receiving a judgment in your favor, some sort of financial compensation that's owed to you due to a settlement, you winning a court case, an offer, as well as you reaping what you have sown. Your seeds really paying off for you from your wise investments, you putting in the work, staying locked in, remaining focused, and going after what you want. You're going to find that it's going to bring forth some sort of wealth. So something's coming back around to you, something's making its way back around to you when it comes to you receiving karmic justice, legal justice, a payout, reaping your harvest, karma, karmic, legality, something surrounding that for you in the month of July where a lot of things are going to align to work in your favor and you're going to be receiving the outcome that you've been wishing, hoping, and praying for. For some of you, you could be getting a divorce, for instance, and this may take your time off of work and you may be receiving a settlement in this divorce. For some of you, you're coming into some sort of wealth because you could be playing the lottery, for instance. You could have betted on a soccer game. You could have betted on a horse race. You could have played the slots. You could have taken a risk or a chance on yourself in regards to your business, and you're going to find that it's going to take off for you in a positive way in the month of July where you're building or gaining some sort of wealth. But I feel as though you're creating the blueprint, you're putting in the work, and this is allowing you to build wealth, come into some sort of wealth, as well as maintain some sort of wealth. But wealth is in your forecast for the month of July based off of your actions, and I feel as though the universe is working in your favor to get you this wealth. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull some career oracle cards to see what other messages we have. Okay, what other messages do we have for my beautiful Pisces when it comes to their career for the month of July? Please show me the cards we need to see what's happening with their career. Okay, you have limitations. And with the limitations card, it states, obstacles are not what they seem. You can get around them with careful thought or simply choose something better for you. So for some of you, I feel as though you're restricting your potential by having self-limiting beliefs, ideas, and thoughts. This may be blocking you from receiving advancement opportunities, leveling up within your career, moving forward with your ideas, really creating bigger and better opportunities for yourself. I feel as though your self-limiting beliefs is blocking you from access towards wealth, towards you receiving what you feel as though you deserve. For some of you, someone may be portraying something that you do, you advancing up the career ladder, you receiving opportunities. They may be portraying it in a way where you may feel as though it's unattainable, but in reality, it is. I feel as though you possess the skills that it takes in order to get the job done, in order to advance, in order to really excel in what you do. And someone may be making it seem to you as though it's unattainable, but the universe is letting you know that things are not what they seem. Just simply choose better, see through the smoke and mirrors, and realize that it's you creating your own self-limiting beliefs. Whatever you want, you can have. And by you seeing through the veil, seeing past what someone may be saying and going after what you want, you're going to find that obstacles are not what they seem. Things are much more easier, but it requires you viewing things from a different perspective. And a lot of you are breaking free of these limitations in order for you to advance, in order for you to excel, in order for you to build wealth, in order for you to really come out on top when it comes to you receiving what you feel as though you deserve. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull some career oracle cards to see which career would be right for you during this time or that you may be pursuing. Okay, flew right out. You have boss. And with the boss card, it states master of wealth, risk, investments, management, leader. So some of you are definitely coming into some sort of wealth. You could be seeking advice when it comes to wealth management. You could be going to school for wealth management, but I feel as though you're very wise when it comes to investments, how to make your money grow, investing into the right stocks, the right opportunities in order for you to build or maintain wealth. And going down this career path will really be beneficial to you when it comes to your career plans and goals. For some of you, you're not afraid to take risks. You're wise with your investments. You're a natural born leader, a boss. So going after a career path where you're an investor, where you work with stocks, where you're a day trader, where you're a boss, a manager, a CEO, someone in a power position, an entrepreneur, is the right career path for you because you possess what it takes in order to create success, stability, wealth, and really put your work out there that's going to allow you to be supported when it comes to what you do. You also offer a wealth of advice and you're very knowledgeable. And this is what makes you the go-to person where people seek where people view you as a leader, a boss, a manager. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull Tarot to further clarify the cards. Okay, please clarify the haystack card. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. Please clarify haystack. Wow, flip right over. You have the Six of Wands. So a lot of you, and you also have the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So you're receiving some sort of benefit payout. As I mentioned before, with the legal system, the universe is bringing you some sort of karmic or legal justice where the scales are being balanced to work in your favor. So for some of you, you could be receiving a raise, a bonus, a payout, a settlement, an offer, a judgment, something that's owed to you. So something that may have been withheld from you. I feel as though the universe is blessing you with some sort of karmic justice, legal justice, and you're going to be recognized when it comes to your efforts. So the universe recognizes what you have done. They recognize the work that you have put in, the talents that you possess, your focus, your dedication, your drive, your goals. The universe recognizes this, and the universe is bringing you financial blessings, advancement opportunities. You're being seen or viewed by others in the spotlight, and this is allowing you to excel when it comes to what you do, as well as you receiving favor when it comes to the opportunities that's owed to you or that you have pursued. So you're really going to be reaping your harvest, and you're going to find that you're supported. For some of you, you could be receiving a compliment, some sort of praise, or you're going to find that whatever you're creating for yourself is going to be supported by a lot of individuals, or you're going to provide support for a lot of individuals from what you do. Okay, please clarify gavel, involvement with the law. Please clarify gavel, involvement with the law. Okay, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So with the way the card slothed out of the deck, I feel as though you also have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. I feel as though money that was owed to you, someone may have stalled, or they may have tried to lowball you when it came to a settlement, an offer that was owed to you. They may have came back with several different offers that you may have rejected. But I feel as though, although it may have been difficult for you to receive the payout that you are owed, you're going to be receiving it. The universe is working in your favor. So there's going to be some sort of judgment or settlement, as I mentioned before, where you're coming into some sort of financial blessing, elevation, opportunity, prosperity. Something that's owed to you is making its way to you, where you're going to have some sort of financial abundance, wealth. As I mentioned before, for some of you, you may have played slots. You may have betted on the soccer game. You may have played the lottery. I feel as though the universe is blessing you with some sort of financial blessing, winning a windfall. And for those of you that have put in the work, I feel as though you're reaping your harvest, where you're coming into a lot of money. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. So there's going to be some sort of new cycle of wealth, fortune, abundance, success, good news, elevation, things aligning to work in your favor, because the universe is paying off some sort of karmic debt, paying you back from what you may have been through, or paying you back for what you may have done for others, as well as yourself, from the seeds that you have sown in the past. But there's a new cycle, a new offer, some sort of settlement, something that's owed to you, you're going to be receiving. This could even be as simple as you receiving a job offer, a raise, a promotion, an advancement opportunity, acknowledgement. But I feel as though karmic and legal justice is on your side, and you're coming into some sort of wealth, or you're building some sort of wealth for yourself that's going to be long lasting and that's going to be long term. And the wheel is turning in your favor for this to happen. Okay, please clarify wealth. Okay, you have the High Priestess, and at the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Wands. So with the High Priestess card coming out for the wealth, I feel as though for some of you, you're coming into this wealth because you've listened to your intuition, you've listened to divine guidance. You knew what would work for you. You knew what to invest into. You knew the right opportunity that would work in your favor. And I feel as though by you tapping into your intuition and listening to divine knowledge and guidance, it's allowing you to build wealth or come into some sort of wealth based off of your actions. So a lot of you are really tapped in. You may have even dreamt about lottery numbers. You may have dreamt about betting on a particular team, or you may have taken action when it came to ideas that you may have received in your dreams, future plans, future goals. And by you tapping into that, listening and taking action, it's allowing you to come into some sort of wealth, or as I mentioned before, build some sort of wealth for yourself where things are aligning to work in your favor. A lot of you are bossing up with the King of Wands. And not only are you bossing up, but you're looking good while doing it, because a lot of you are looking very attractive during this time. And you're also in this leadership role, which can be seen with the boss card, leadership status, where people are viewing you, listening to you. They support your ideas. They see your vision. People may even want to work with you and invest into whatever you may have going on. And that's going to allow you to build some sort of wealth. But I feel as though your intuition is on point. And for some of you, there's some sort of hidden wealth or hidden opportunity that's going to allow you to come into some sort of wealth that's making its way to you. This could be you receiving an unexpected settlement, judgment, or offer. This could be you winning the lottery, as I mentioned before, some sort of unexpected money that's headed in your direction, or the karmic wheel turning in your favor, where there's some sort of reciprocity based off of the work that you have put in and the work that you have done. So continue to move forward, my beautiful Pisces. You have a lot of wonderful things happening for you when it comes to your career for the month of July. I'm going to go ahead and conclude this reading right here. I thank you for coming to my channel. Once again, if you enjoyed this reading, please do not forget to like, subscribe, press the little bell for future notifications on future readings, hype up this video, and also comment down below. And if you're ready for wealth, abundance, success, happiness, type 1111 in the comments down below, type 777 in the comments down below, or simply type 888 wealth in the comments down below, or show your appreciation for the message. Stay blessed. I wish you all the best, and bye.